guys, LOU2RETRO here, and we're going to show you how to land on the aircraft carrier in Top Gun.
That's right. This was a special request by a friend, George Milberger, who wanted to do this. And it's something you see a lot on the internet. I know the angry video game nerd is always cracking jokes about how difficult this is.
My dad told me it's not really that difficult.
Yeah, the key for landing on the aircraft carrier, at least in the first level, is really just to follow the instructions and make sure that your speed's set right. So to get there, we're going to have to go through the whole first level here where you're shooting down enemy planes and things like that. And it'll take a couple minutes here to get there. We're not actually going to show you the second thing that people normally talk about this, which is the refueling stage, which actually is like level 3. That's right after the second stage, and that's pretty easy. You just follow the instructions that it says on screen.
And yeah, I really don't know much about Top Gun, so I'm not really going to be talking a lot.
Yeah, this was a movie back in the 80s, and it was a huge deal back then. Obviously, it doesn't have a huge following now, probably with the younger generation, but they made a game off of it. The first I remember this game is, I'm pretty sure it was this game. My Uncle Mike, I remember going over to his house when I was a kid, and I was playing, I could have swore it was this game or Afterburner, but I'm pretty sure it was this game. And I just remember it was incredibly difficult to play this. So I got this game, as I stated in a video this past week, for my anniversary, and we paid $1.99 for it. You generally find these for $1.99 at your local game store or whatever, or out in the wild, and they're not too pricey. And there's actually an episode 2, Top Gun 2, which we don't have, but I wanted to make sure to get this just so we could do this landing scene here at the end of this stage. And I'm not all that great at it. It was kind of funny. The first time we went to record this, I probably landed on the aircraft carrier probably 20 times trying to get our video recording right, and didn't have any issues with it. And then once I figured out the video recording, it took me probably 15 tries to land on it. So, and I haven't played it in years and years and years. So it's not that difficult to do. You just kind of gotta be patient, and you'll figure it out pretty easily. So we're getting towards the end, or about halfway through there. You can usually tell when you're about there. On the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see a fuel gauge. When your fuel gauge gets empty, you obviously have to land. I don't know if you have to kill a certain number of pilots and you can get there right away. Not really sure the game mechanics. I don't play this game too much. It's not really one of my favorite games, but it's something fun that I'll always. I remember I'd pop it in at my uncle's house and at least try and get through the first episode. Once you get to the second episode, there's a lot of boats in the water, and you got to shoot the boats. But the hard part is that they're trying to fire missiles at you. So in the bottom, you'll see the radar. Here's kind of a. Go ahead.
And yeah, like what's more powerful, missiles or little red orange ball things?
Well, you notice when you start, you only get so many missiles. So I always pick the 40. So when you get right when they kind of get in your screen right there, you'll see a little red square. Usually right there it was. You just double tap the B button and that fires a missile. Or you have unlimited of the machine gun. So if you're an eagle eye and you can get them on the first shot, that's great. If you ever get a guy on your tail or whatever, you'll see him down in the radar. They're pretty easy to shake. You'll just go to the left or the right, and then hold it for a second, and then go back the opposite direction. Bank it the other direction, and he'll go away. So they don't latch onto you very hard, at least in level 1. And again, I haven't played this all the way through. So here we're about to get to the landing sequence, and takes a couple seconds to register here. The thing I always hated about this game is the waiting. You gotta wait, once you first take off. You gotta wait once you get into every landing sequence. You gotta wait, It seems like you're always waiting for this game.
And while we're waiting, I'm not sure if this would be an FYI or a by the way. Well, we record it and then we record the sound. So.
Yeah.
So it's those guys are fortune tellers. They tell the future. Now it's just because we watched it already and we record the voice.
Yeah, so the first thing you got to do is slow down. So you start off at between 450, 500. I don't know if it's miles or kilometers per hour, but you got to get it down and try and get it right at 300, between 300 and 310 sometimes. Now, usually it'll tell you, go up, go up, go up. I'll go up for a little bit, but then I kind of start aiming. The left and right, you're not, jamming on the left, not jamming on the right, just single taps. That's all it really takes, and it'll center you out. Just try and stay at 300, and again, it's going to keep saying up here at the end. And once you see that right there, you know you're good. If sometimes you'll, crash too early into the water or crash too much at the end. But that's pretty much it. And again, we're just doing level 1 here, because that's the thing that most people have problems with. If you fail level 1, it'll still let you continue. If you fail the landing, it'll still let you continue on to level 2.
Yeah, if you just want to be a boss, you can just do the landing because you don't really have to do the landing.
Yep. And that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the video.
Please comment, subscribe, share,